Good evening from Perugia, Italy, where a verdict has been reached in the Amanda Knox case, the American student convicted 2 years ago in the murder of her British roommate. She has appealed that verdict, and the sentence about to be read. 2 judges, a jury of 6, and we'll listen in the courtroom right now. I'm with Alex Gutierrez, an Italian-American lawyer who will be helping us translate. Let's listen.
In nome del popolo italiano, la Corte di Assise di Appello di Perugia,
in the name of the Italian public,
visto l'articolo 605
in the Court of Perugia,
imparziale riforma della sentenza
according to Article 600,
dalla Corte di Assise di primo grado di Perugia, nei confronti di Knox, Amanda, Pier e Sollecito,
in the Court of Perugia, in the
stessi e in via incidentale, al procuratore della Repubblica di Pier.
the charges against the defendants Amanda Knox and Raffaele Sollecito, we declare Amanda Knox
Watching this and listening in Italian, what have we heard so far?
So far, guilty on the slander, 3 years sentence.
Onorari, oltre al rimborso forfettario di spese generali ed accessori di legge. Assolve entrambi gli imputati dai reati loro ascritti ai capi A, B, C e D per non aver commesso il fatto e dal reato di cui al capo E per favore, perché il fatto non sussiste, respingendo la domanda proposta nei loro confronti dalle parti civili Tantanelli.
Alex, tell us what just happened there.
Ordina l'immediata liberazione di Knox, Amanda, Marie e Sollecito Raffaele.
Immediate freedom of the 2 defendants.
They have been freed.
They have been freed. They have been freed of all They have been found not guilty of all charges except the last one.
And she's getting time served for that.
And she's getting time because the sentence was 3 years.
For those of you joining us, we're looking live at the
she's free.
Italy.
She is free, ladies and gentlemen.
Amanda Knox greeting her attorneys. Her family is sitting just a few feet behind her. She has been apparently cleared on all charges except slander. The result is she will be freed. She will be going back to Seattle, Washington, to the end of her 4-year ordeal.
Because the slander charge was less than the time she served. So she's freed immediately. She's
being whisked out of the courtroom in tears. She will immediately go back to the prison, we're told, where she will be processed out, gather her belongings, her family in anticipating this moment, making plans to take her out of the country as quickly as possible. Dramatic conclusion to this case after the appeals, in the appeals trial. The prosecution's key evidence is Raffaele Sollecito, her ex-boyfriend. Same for him, Alex?
Yes.
He is also freed. 2 young people who were caught up in this, what was alleged by the prosecution as a 3-person conspiracy to murder Meredith Kercher. The other person, Rudy Gueda, already serving a sentence. His appeal failed. The woman on the right, Madison Paxton, a friend of Amanda Knox's, who had moved to Italy to be near her friend, a huge supporter. Other friends have come here. There's Kurt Knox hugging Buongiorno, the attorney for Raffaele Sollecito.
Wow, it's an emotional day.
Less than 2 hours ago, I watched not 30 feet from me. The family had been gathered in a nearby cafe. They got the word. A verdict had come in. They all gathered. They hugged. Took the short stroll to the courthouse. And now celebrating the moment.
Very emotional.
We expect to see the prison vans moving out of here shortly, as they did this morning. Both Sollecito and Amanda Knox will be taken back to prison to be formally released. Alex, there is, as we noted, the appeals process in Italy goes 2 ways. The defense had appealed and asked for more time. Obviously, that doesn't happen. Can they still appeal to the Supreme Court? Is Amanda Knox in any more legal jeopardy in this country as we stand?
Well, in Italy, a decision is not considered definitive until you have done the 3 levels up to the Supreme Court of Cassation. Technically, the prosecutor, the general prosecutor of the appellate court could appeal the decision only for legal errors. But the time it would take for him to prepare an appeal and to request as a cautionary measure an order for her not to leave the country would take too long.
Those of us who have watched this trial, Alex, have noted that it has taken a very long time. This appeals case almost a year. Italian justice moves at its own pace. There were sessions a day here, maybe a week later, a day here. But tonight we have seen this take place in just a matter of minutes. If you're just joining us, Amanda Knox, the young American student from Seattle, Washington, who was convicted 2 years ago in the brutal murder of her British roommate, has just been freed by an Italian appeals court. The decision rendered by the 2 judges and a jury of 6, jury of 8 that deliberated all day long. And this is the scene of celebration right now. Amanda Knox heading back to prison, where she will be formally released and presumably on her way back to the United States. She made her appeal to the court today. She essentially had the last word in the case when she asked to be freed to get her life back and declared that she was innocent of all the charges.